welcoming back college basketball analyst Joe Gavazzi. And in the last 6 videos that Joe's done for SBR in college and NBA, he's 5-1. We had a challenge that we had some of our viewers wanted us to take. And so last night, Joe and I were on opposite sides. I had Oklahoma, and he had Oklahoma State plus the points, and Joe prevailed as Oklahoma State Cowboys kept a very, very close ball game tight the whole way. So in the 3 that we've done, Joe, you're 2-1, so my hat's off to you. Now, more importantly for the bettors' money tonight, Washington is at Arizona, okay? It was -13. It's now 13.5 across the board pretty much. And what I'm seeing, Joe, is you like Arizona giving the points to a Washington team that is 11-4 on the year and playing some pretty good basketball. So if you will, break it down for us. And why do you like Arizona as a home favorite to cover a large spread like that tonight?
Certainly, Mike. Happy to do so. You know, sometimes your enemy can become your friend. I'm talking about the line maker in this case. 2 nights ago, the line maker had UNLV as a 6-point favorite over New Mexico. The Runner Rebels had just fired their coach. They were 0-3 in Mountain West Conference play and greatly underachieving. Meanwhile, New Mexico came in with a perfect 3-0 straight up an ATS mark. Wire to wire, UNLV won the play, and we cashed along with them. Much is the same in this game. Why, oh, why would Arizona be a 13.5-point favorite against a Washington Husky team who's out of the gate at 3-0 straight up in ATS, while Arizona struggled to win their first conference game at Arizona State, then got double-dipped on the West Coast last week in high-scoring games versus UCLA and USC, a pair of games they could have won both. Nonetheless, the Wildcats returned to the high desert at 1-2 in the league, missing their second high score Trier with a broken hand. But look for the Arizona bounce back tonight, as Sean Miller has been livid in practice the entire week, saying that this Arizona defense, despite the fact they qualified as our Super D at the beginning of the month, was one of his worst defensive teams in recent memory. Look for the Wildcats to put down the clamps on a Washington team who will be going on the road for the first time in conference play, albeit with Andrew Andrews and his 22 points a game, a veteran senior, along with 4 freshmen making their Pac-12 road start ever in the starting lineup. I think Arizona takes this wire to wire by 20 points and returns to the superior position they are used to being in the Pac-12. Let your enemy be your friend today. Follow the line maker on this one. Lay the points with Arizona.
Wow, Joe, 20 points. That's a lot. That really, opened my eyes when you said that. And but, I have to agree with a few things you said. I also read some articles where Sean Miller is not at all pleased with this defense. And he's the kind of coach, when he speaks, they listen, and he's done an amazing job there, so I see no reason to doubt you. UCLA and USC, yeah, they had opportunities and probably should have won both of those ball games. So losing both of them, I think that really cranks it up a notch for them, and I think they're going to come out probably running very fast. Now, there's one other thing I just want to ask you real quick before we go. There's a few experts that are predicting Washington, all right, to get the win outright. Do you see any fluke, any chance of that whatsoever? And as long as you've been in this business, what is prompting a few of the experts that are well known to pick that game for Washington to win outright? Well, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm the first to look for underdogs who can win the game outright and provide great value, but there is approaching 0 chance that Washington could ever win this game against Arizona, who's coming off back-to-back road losses and returning home to one of the strongest home courts in the nation. Arizona will not lose this game and will win this game by a number approaching 20 points.
So you've heard it, viewers. Joe Gavazzi very, very confidently likes Arizona minus the 13.5, and I see no reason why to dispute that. So check out our other video with the pick between Pitt and Louisville, and also the smooth operator video that Joe breaks down some of the top offenses in college basketball. Joe, thanks so much for being on board. Good luck tonight. Beat the book again, and we look forward to having you back again with us tomorrow.
My pleasure, as always. And tomorrow, of course, we'll be returning with our NFL analysis of the weekend playoff games. We'll talk to you then.
Looking forward to it.